जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग शिशि राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शास्त्र सचिशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शास्त्र सचिशिला भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शास्त्र सचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वसति गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्णा गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिवासर तिथि बरा की जय। जय श्री त्रिस्पर्श महाद्वादशी तिथि बरा की जय। जय महाद्वादशी व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय श्री अम्बरीश महाराज की जय। जय श्री श्रीवासांगने श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन करी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्री जुता पदकमलम् श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं सग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितंश्च शुद्धभक्त चरणरेणु भजनायानुकूल भगत सेवा परमसिद्धि प्रेमलति करमूल माधवतीति भक्ति जननी जतने पालन कोरी कृष्ण बसती बसती बोली परमया दोरे बोरी गौराया मार जे सबस्ताने करालो ब्राह्मण रांगे से सबस्तान हेरी बोयामी प्रणयी भाकत संगे मृदंगबद्ध शुनिते मन अवसर सदा जाचे Gaura Bihito Kirtana Shuni Anande Hridoyo Nache Jugala Murti Dekhiya Mor Paramayananda Hoy Prasada Seva Korite Hoy Sakala Prapancha Joy Jedino Grihe Bhajana Dekhi Grihete Goloko Bhai Charana Sidhu Dekhiya Gonga Sukhona Sima Pai Tulasi Dekhi Juraya Pran Madhavato Shani Jani Gaura Priya Shaka Sevone Jivono Sarthakamani Bhakati Vinoda Krishna Bhajane Anukula Kaijaha Prati Divose Paramasuke Sikara Koroyetaha Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajanaya Nukulo Bhakata Seva Paramasidhi Premaloti Karamula Jayo Madhavatiti Jayo Haribasartiti Jayo Madhavatiti Jayo Haribasartiti Jayo Madhavatiti Jayo Haribasartiti Madhavatiti Jayo Haribasartiti Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol 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 Hari Bol. We are observing Purushottam month when Brahma stole Krishna's calves and cowherd boys in order to show his mystic power and to show that Krishna is ordinary boy. Then ultimately he understood his mistake, he surrendered to Krishna, then he got revelation that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, but in his sweet form. So his behavior with his devotees is different, and his form is different, lila is different, all these things. Then by the grace of Krishna, he started offering these prayers which we are hearing. 1 second, it is still opening. Okay. Yesterday we heard, my dear Lord, if your transcendental body, which shelters the entire universe, is actually lying upon the water, then why were you not seen by me when I searched for you? Means he's not material. And why, though I could not envision you properly within my heart, did you then suddenly reveal yourself? Atraiva maya dhamanavatare hyasya prapanchasya bahisputasya kritsnasya chantar yatare jananya mayatvam evar prakati kritamte. My dear Lord, in this avatar you have proved that you are the supreme controller of Maya. Although you are now within this universe, the whole universal creation is within your transcendental body, a fact you demonstrated by exhibiting the universe within your abdomen before your mother Jashoda. In commentary, it seems like a contradiction to say that Narayan, who lies on the water of the universe, holds the universe within his abdomen. One may find a pot within a house, but one could hardly expect to find the house within the same pot. One may argue that the spiritual body of Narayan holds an illusory universe within it and is situated within another real universe. But if that is so, then Brahma himself cannot be really situated in the Lord's abdomen. In order to establish the oneness of the universe within the Lord and that outside the Lord, Brahma speaks this verse. Here, O Supreme Controller of Illusion, in order to show that the external universe also exists within your abdomen, you produced an illusion for Mother Yashoda. By the influence of your Yogamaya potency, you appeared within this universe and simultaneously exhibited all the universes within your body. Similarly, though I am within your abdomen, I arose from your abdomen and am situated here. Thus you are still my mother. Because Brahma is saying, I came out from you, so you are my mother. So you please forgive me. If child is kicking in the mother's womb, then mother will not take offense. So you please forgive me. So because Krishna said, no, I am Krishna here outside. How you can say that universe is within me and you are within you are like my womb? Then Brahma says, Yashoda already saw it. That is not impossible for you. You have a Chintya Shakti. Everything is possible for you. So when Yashoda asked Krishna, did you really eat earth? Then he did not open mouth. Only he did like this. Then again and again she was asking. Then she said, you open your mouth. Then Krishna opened mouth, and there she saw all universe inside. So in one sense he was not lying, that he was not eating earth, because already earth was within him. But when Yashoda was seeing in his abdomen through the mouth, then she saw universe, and also she saw herself in that universe looking into the mouth of Krishna. That was inside Krishna, and outside also it was there. So that is God. You cannot limit him. He is unlimited and he has a Chintya Shakti. He can do what we cannot think he can do. There is one verse our Parangurudev used to say, Kartum akartum anyatra kartum sarva shakti something, sarva shaktiman. He can do or he cannot do. No need for him to do. And he can undo also. What he already did, he can undo that. Like in computer, if you make some corrections, then you have that option, you undo and it will go back. But in this world, we don't have such experience. If you put toothpaste out of the tube and you use it, then you cannot undo that. Again, that toothpaste will be in the tube. No, but Krishna can do that also. He can do everything, anything. So Brahma is saying, you are my mother, I am within you, please don't take any offense, you please forgive me. Yasya kaksho idam sarvam satmam bhati yatha tatha tatvai apiha tat sarvam kim idam mayaya vina. Just as this entire universe, including you, was exhibited within your abdomen, so it is now manifested here externally in the same exact form. How could such things happen unless arranged by your inconceivable energy? Yes. In commentary, Brahma said, since the external universe and that within the Lord's belly are exactly the same, the one within his belly must be the one created by the illusion of the Lord. Just as the universe within your belly became visible, the external universe also remained visible when you showed the universal form to your mother. Was the universe exhibited within your belly a reflection of the external universe? How can that be? Then Brahma is saying, the universe was there along with you. Can a reflection of a mirror be seen in a mirror? Not possible. As the universe visible within your belly contained you, so the external universe also contained you. Because there was not even a trace of difference between the two universes, the universe within your belly could not exist without the work of Maya. But that is Yoga Maya. Taking your mother's realization and mine as proof, I conclude that I exist within you by your Yoga Maya potency. Therefore, I pray that you will please forgive me for my offense, as a mother forgives her child who kicks her while residing in the womb. Brahma, he is giving tattva of Krishna here, full tattva. And at the same time, he is making his case that I am within you, you are my mother, so you please forgive me. Two things at the same time. He's regretting his offense, and at the same time he's clearly expressing Bhagavad Tattva, means the knowledge about Supreme Lord. He has inconceivable potency. You cannot limit him. And he's Svarat. In the first verse of Bhagavatam, it is written, that he's Svarat, means independent and autocrat. And our Srila Bhakti Rakshidharadev Goswami Maharaj explained, no one knows about what is the purpose of everything, what is going, no one knows. Only he knows. He's Svarat. Only he knows the purpose of every detail of everything. Only no one knows. And he does not need to give any explanation to anyone. He's not bound to give any, what I'm doing, what is the purpose. No need to give explanation, because he's independent, he's autocrat. Everything is by his will. And you cannot blame him or say this is not just or no. He's independent. He's Svarat. And he can do anything. So we cannot limit him or question him or whatever. He is as he is, and you can know him as much as he reveals himself to you, that much you can know. But only he knows everything. Adeiva tvat rite syakim mama nate mayatvam adarshitam ekosi pratamatam tato vraja suhrit vatsa samastapi tavanto si chatur bujas tat akilei saka mayo pasitas tavanti eva jaganti abustat amitam brahma dvayam shishyate. Have you not shown me today that both you yourself and everything within this creation are manifestations of your inconceivable potency? First you appeared alone, and then you manifested yourself as all of Vrindavan's calves and cowherd boys, your friends. Next, you appeared as an equal number of four-handed Vishnu forms, who were worshipped by all living beings, including me. And after that, you appeared as an equal number of complete universes. Finally, you have now returned to your unlimited form as the Supreme Absolute Truth, one without a second. Brahma, so you are a worshipable object and no object of worship. Original, but Brahma is now seeing his sweet form. In commentary, Brahma continued, the universe you displayed within your belly and the universe displayed outside that you showed to your mother, and all the unlimited universes passing in and out of the pores of your Mahavishnu form are produced by your material energy and are therefore designated as Mayika. This I have already understood. But today I have realized the existence of thousands upon thousands of spiritual universes formed through your inconceivably powerful Swarup Shakti. There is not one object that exists independent of you in the thousands of universes that you have shown today. For everything is emanating from you. Krishna is saying, Aham sarvasa prabhavo matah sarvam pravartate. From me everything is coming, including worship of me is also coming from me. That Swarup Shakti Radharani, who is worshipper of Krishna, that is also coming from him. So we have to take shelter of that Swarup Shakti to get the service of Krishna. Cannot get it independent of him. So nothing is independent. He's Svarat. Everything is coming from me. Everything is controlled by him. Everything is him. Means his personal form and his energies, his associates, everything. But when we are in Maya, we don't realize this fact about oneness of everything. Oneness means Krishna is the only reality. Nothing is detached from him, and his energy is so many kinds of energies, unlimited, and they are not different from him, and they should remain for him. Those who have realization, they can see this point, like Brahma. Then, or Prahlad Maharaj, then such person who has such a realization, then he cannot have any fear, any anxiety, any confusion, nothing. Impossible. He is always in touch with Krishna directly. They know Krishna is the only maintainer, Krishna is the only protector. So they have no any problem anytime. Oh Krishna, today you have shown me, today you have shown me that both you yourself and everything within this creation are manifestations of your inconceivable potency. First you appeared alone, and then by your Swarup Shakti you expanded as all the cowherd boys and calves of Braja. Next, by Yoga Maya you covered all the cowherd boys and calves and revealed countless four-handed Vishnu forms composed of your Swarup Shakti. All these Vishnu Murtis were being worshipped by all conscious entities, from the blades of grass to all the Brahmas. Because so many universes, and in each universe there is one Brahma, and not only four heads, they have more heads also. Depends how big that universe is, so he needs so many heads to govern. After that you appeared as an equal number of complete universes. Then by your desire, Yoga Maya covered all this and revealed the one form of the pure perfect Brahman with immeasurable, incomparable beauty. Krishna's form is most beautiful. All Bhagavan's forms are beautiful and attractive. If you see, you will not be attracted to Maya. But of all transcendental forms, Krishna is most beautiful. Even he himself becomes attracted to his beauty when he sees the reflection. That is why he wants to taste that beauty as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For my benefit you remain uncovered before my eyes through the potency of Yogamaya. Ajanatam tvat padavim anatmani atmatmana bhasi vitatya mayam shrishtav iva ham jagato vidhana iva tvam eshonta iva trinetraha. To persons ignorant of your actual transcendental position, you appear as part of the material world, manifesting yourself by the expansion of your inconceivable energy. Thus, for the creation of the universe, you appear as me, Brahma. For its maintenance, you appear as yourself, Vishnu. And for its annihilation, you appear as Lord Trinetra, or Shiva. Trinetra means one who has three eyes. Two, and third eye also. He has opened third eye. In Jagannath Puri, when he is sick after Snanyatra, playing the pastime of sickness, then there is no darshan because he is sick, only inside. Then after so many days, maybe 15 days or something, then again he will give darshan. So that first darshan after long time, that is called Netrotsap. Netra Utsap. Utsap means festival. Netra means eyes. So festival for the eyes is called Netrotsap. Commentary. Brahma prayed, not understanding anything about your transcendental position, the impersonalists think you are simply material. Persons who think themselves learned but are ignorant of the path of bhakti say that you disperse yourself in the material energy by your own will, and though without form, you appear with a form in the material world. That is not like that. Krishna has transcendental form. So here, impersonalists, they think that when Krishna appears, that is material thing. He is without form, but then he takes some material form and like this. So that is not correct. For creation of the universe, you appear as me, Brahma. For its maintenance, you appear as yourself, Vishnu. And for the destruction, you appear as Shiva, Trinetraha. Then you have to carefully hear. Brahma is saying, though you are without form, you take a form to appear in the material world as Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva. Thus the form of Narayan, situated in the Garbhodaka ocean, and all the avatara forms are all composed of Maya. Your expansions are the calves. Boys and the four-handed forms of Vishnu are all Maya. This is the conception of the ignorant. Means impersonalists, they are ignorant. Because they have no devotion, they cannot realize transcendental form of Supreme Lord. They only read Vedas with that commentaries with Shankaracharya. Then they think like this. That is Nirguna Brahman. No form, no attributes, no nothing, no potency. And that impersonal Brahman, he takes one form of Maya and becomes Krishna Ram like this. But our Gurudev asked that person who was saying like this, before already you said that Brahman has no Shakti. To have no Shakti means you cannot do anything. Then how he accepted form of Krishna, material form? How? He cannot do anything. It is irrational. Because all Mayavat is fully irrational, but they are not able to see because they are in Maya. Their logic is not working properly. But that is when you are averse to Krishna, then that conception you may have, but that is not correct. So when you get the grace of pure devotee and get revelation of Krishna, then you can understand that his form is eternal. And Brahman is only his Jyoti. And what is matter and everything you can clearly understand. Sambandha Gyan. Then you can properly do Abhideya. Means worship of Krishna. Brahma is here clarifying this. They are ignorant. Those who think like that. Sureshu rishishu isha tateva nrishu api tiryakshu yadakshu api te janasya janma satam durmada nigrahaya prabho vidataha sat anugrahaya cha. O Lord, O Supreme Creator and Master, you have no material birth. Yet to defeat the false pride of the faithless demons and show mercy to your saintly devotees, you take birth among the demigods, sages, human beings, animals, and even the aquatics. That is his lila of taking birth. Not that he is under the karma and that he takes material form, no. Brahma continued in commentary. You thus appear in various places in different avatara forms, and also show your original form to prevent your devotees from being defeated by these mental speculators. You appear in different avatar forms for the purpose of subduing the false pride of the non-devotees and to show mercy to your faithful devotees, so they can remember your blissful transcendental forms, qualities and pastimes. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the demigods prayed to Krishna within the womb of Devaki. O Lord, cause of all causes, if your transcendental body were not beyond the modes of material nature, one could not understand the difference between matter and transcendence. Only by your presence can one understand the transcendental nature of your Lordship, who are the controller of material nature. Your transcendental nature is very difficult to understand unless one is influenced by the presence of your transcendental form. Like sun lights up everything during daytime, he will show himself as he is and also simultaneously reveal all other things in proper perspective. So demigods, they understood this. When Supreme Lord's presence is there, then all knowledge is there. When there is light, there is no darkness. Then you can clearly understand everything by direct experience. So then you see that this Mayava, that is foolishness. It is totally not true and totally not supported by what Vedas say. But those who are in illusion, being non-devotees, they cannot have that realization, so they fully believe in that thing, though it is totally false. That is why it is called Mayavad. Though Mayavadis, they call themselves as Advaitavadis. We are proponents of oneness. And then Madhvacharya is Dvaitavadi, and Vishishta Dvaitavadi Ramanuja, then Dvaita Dvaitavadi, and Shuddha Dvaita, Vishnu Sami, and Nimbarka Dvaita. So that is Vada, means conception. Mayavadis, they see we are Advaitavadis. But we, devotees, we say, you are Mayavadis. What you are saying is totally false. And because this term comes from Padma Puran, where Shiva herself told to Parvati, in Kali Yuga I appear in Brahmin form and I preach this Mayavadam, Asat Shastram, wrong Shastra. I preach to delude the demons and to increase creation. And another one statement, also two are there in Shastra, so this word is there, Mayavad. But anyone who has Sukriti and who has faith in Shastra, and or he has direct realization of Krishna, then he can understand that is never true. That Shankar's commentary. Ko veti bhuman bhagavan paratman yogeshwarotir bhavatas trilokyam kva va katam vakati vakadeti vistarayan krirasi yogamayam. O Supreme Great One, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, O Super Soul, Master of all mystic power, your pastimes are taking place continuously in these three worlds. But who can estimate where, how, and when you are employing your spiritual energy and performing these innumerable pastimes? No one can understand the mystery of how your spiritual energy acts. This is Svarat. Only he knows the purpose of all movements. what is going on and what is the purpose, only he knows. No one else can know. We can know how much he wants us to know, how much he reveals, but not like him. And there is no need also to know everything. Some jnanis, they want to know everything. Then they want to control by knowledge. But devotees, they are not after knowing everything. What they want is to serve Krishna. That is the point. And by that, they are fully happy. They don't need anything to know this, that, or to have so much money, or no. They are not after anything. They already got what is our eternal purpose, highest purpose, is to serve him. So they are engaged in his service. How much Krishna reveals, they are happy with that. They are never hankering after knowing everything and trying to control everything and to put everything in fist. No. They are only interested in service of Krishna. Brahma prayed in commentary, you come as Ram to kill Ravan and as Krishna to relieve the burden of the universe. Your white, red, black and Shyam avatars appear to institute religion, not to defeat the philosophical wranglers. Actually, no one can fully understand where, when, why, and how you will appear, and what is going on. Even when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a small boy, he is Supreme Lord, and they are his pure devotees, Srivas, Advaita, others. But they could not understand, though they are pure devotees, but could not recognize unless Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed himself. They were getting transcendental happiness seeing him and debating like this, but no one could understand. So he is Swarat, he is independent, only we have to surrender unto him. Then we can have peace. There is no other way. Surrender, because anyhow it will happen by his will. We cannot change that. His will is supreme, it will happen by his will. So it is in our best interest to surrender to his will, not to go against his will, but to surrender to him. Then we can have peace all the time and bliss. Further, Brahma says, O unlimited Lord, cause of all causes, if your transcendental body were not beyond the modes of material nature, no one could understand the difference between matter and transcendence. Because that time clearly you can see what is matter, what is beyond matter. When you have transcendental realization, then with your transcendental eternal eyes, you can see eternal reality, and simultaneously you can see what are material elements, including mind, intelligence, false ego. They are also material elements, subtle. And you are watching beyond them, above them, but you can see them. You are conscious of them. So that is different. So that is by the grace of Krishna, you get realization. So here Brahma is saying, no one can understand the difference between matter and transcendence without his revelation. When he reveals, this is my eternal form. And these are Maic forms. Only by your presence can one understand the transcendental qualities of your Lordship, the controller of material nature. He is always controlling material nature. But we jivas, if we are averse to Krishna, then we come under the control of material nature. Only when we are surrendered to Him, then by His grace, not independently, by His grace, we are not under the control of material nature. Only by His grace. Jiva cannot independently be there. So yogis, jnanis, they are trying. They think we will cross Maya. They may come up to certain level of detaching themselves from Maya. But when they think, I am supreme, I am not matter, I got this vision by my own effort, by my own tapasya, by my own austerity, I got it. Not admitting their dependence on Krishna, that without Krishna's grace, first of all, you cannot do anything. Second, what result you are having, that is also given by Krishna. So if you think you are independent, that is false ego. Those who are fully in Maya, they think I am working. This is my body, I have strength, I am working, I am earning, I am maintaining myself. But jnanis and yogis, they also wrongly think. They are not feeling or understanding their eternal dependence on Krishna. So because of that offense, they also have to come down. They fall down. Why? Because they think I am supreme. So they have to be again caught by Maya to show them that you are not supreme. Otherwise you could control Maya, but you cannot control. So there is some superior force who is controlling you. So we jivas are always dependent on Krishna. Never you can become God. Something soham I will chant. Aham brahmasmi, shivoham, shivoham, shivoham. And tatvamasi they will chant. Then they will think I will become God. That is never possible for jiva. So you leave it. No need. That is only useless endeavor. You leave it. You forget it. You surrender to Supreme Lord and do your natural function. Then you can be happy and peaceful. No need to be God. We want to be God because we think then I can be free. I can have peace. I can enjoy. But that is not possible. This is also, to think like that, that is also Maya. It is illusion by Krishna. That is why Maya what? They are thinking I am God. That is fully wrong. But they think we are knowers of everything. We are jnanis, we are knowers, we are liberated, we are God. But they are fully in Maya. When Krishna appears, then that Maya is gone. Then they see, oh, we are very small. We are nothing. We are eternal servants of Krishna. O Supreme Great One, O Personality of Godhead, although you expand throughout the material universe, you are still full with 6 opulences. Although you enjoy all opulence, you witness everything in your expansion as Paramatma. He is not anything less. If he expands himself, that does not mean that he is something less. He is still full of 6 opulences. O Master of all mystic power, you display inconceivable powers by the agency of Yogamaya. Who can understand when, where, why, and how your spiritual energy acts to display your transcendental pastimes within the 3 worlds? Your unlimited spiritual form is full of all opulences, and though it is not material, it exists everywhere in the material universe. How Nrisingha Bhagavan appeared from pillar? Because he's everywhere. Not everywhere only in the sense of his energy is everywhere. No, he himself also is everywhere. And he can appear at any time, any place. But by his will only. Devotees, they can see him everywhere, like Prahlad Maharaj. But that does not mean that if we will worship any stone, that will be worship of God. No. He has to give you service. He has to appear, to bestow service. Then that form will be worshipable. But otherwise he is everywhere. But you cannot just forcefully get his service. He gives, then you can see. That is why Prahlad Maharaj was bowing down everywhere, to everyone, everywhere, because he is so Supreme Lord everywhere. But we don't see, so we cannot imitate. We have to serve him according to his will that is given by bona fide Guru, how we should serve him according to our level. But how is it possible to satisfy simultaneously all your devotees at all times with your transcendental pastimes? By your inconceivable energy, Yoga Maya perfectly carries out the work of presenting different pastimes to your various devotees at a suitable time. This question, how it is possible, you cannot apply to Supreme Lord because he is unlimited. We cannot think what he can do. When we are in Maya, we think in limited terms, everything. We cannot understand what this means, unlimited. So they are unlimited devotees, and they have their own bhavas. So how he can satisfy all devotees at the same time in so many forms and so many pastimes, that is beyond our comprehension, but it is happening. Now it is happening. All the time it is happening. Unlimited forms, unlimited devotees, unlimited abodes, unlimited pastimes, all the time going on. Unlimited material universes. Because he is unlimited, we cannot understand what this means, unlimited. We think YouTube has so many videos, so many megabytes of information or gigabytes, so how big their storage must be, disk power, to store that everything. But Krishna, he is recording everything what every jiva is doing now, from morning till night, and your whole life, not only this life, so many lives before, Anadi Kal, not only for me, for all jivas, he is recording everything. He knows everything what everyone did. Everything is recorded. So how much memory he must have? And there are innumerable material universes. And for every jiva, everything is recorded. And in Vaikuntha planets, Goloka, and so unlimited, he knows everything what is going on. So how can we imagine this with this material mind? Even we are unable to imagine how YouTube can have such storage of disk. We cannot imagine. Then how we can think how Krishna is storing everything and giving a result at appropriate time. Like you did some karma, then in next life, Krishna will make you take birth at a particular time and place. so that in astrological chart it will be seen what karma you have, what prarabdha karma you have, and how it will go on in this life, and when that fruit will come. It is not that you get everything immediately. At appropriate time it will come, and this is all seen in astrological chart. This transit, that when you will get certain disease or certain results or marriage or divorce or everything is seen according to your prarabdha karma. So how Krishna made such system that I did so many karmas in past life, and he makes me take birth at exactly certain time and place, and that will be indicating of my karma. What kind of brain is this? And if in this life you will not receive all karmas, like I did so many karmas in past life, so many fruits I have to get. So some I will get in this life. That does not necessarily mean that I have to get all. It can be next life or after 2 lives. So everything is calculated by Krishna for every jiva. So what kind of brain? And that is only one part, this material creation. 1/4, that is 3/4, means more vast. Though that is unlimited, this is also unlimited, but that is more vast. So how we can jivas, even if you are Brahma with such long life and 4 heads, he said, I cannot estimate about you. So how can we, small jivas with our tiny brain, boast? I know so many things. I am scientist. I invented this. I am great. That is all false. If you get grace, like Brahma, then you can see how small you are and how Krishna is unlimited, and then you are humbler than a blade of grass. Then you can chant properly Harinam. With false ego, with any kind of pride, you cannot chant Harinam. That will not be Harinam. Harinam descends to service-inclined senses, then it is real Harinam, otherwise not. So if with ego, that is not Krishna, you cannot enjoy Krishna. He is supreme. You cannot have any contact with him trying to enjoy him, trying to subdue him. That is not possible. So that is why they say you have to chant Harinam under the guidance of pure devotee, with service-inclined senses, with devotion. Then that chanting will give you service of Krishna and revelation and all the results. But if there is no surrender, then that chanting is not real chanting. That is not real name. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is merciful. In this Kali Yuga, he is sending us proper devotees and proper Shastra so that we can have proper attitude towards Krishna and we can do his service. Then we can get ultimately that realization. So tomorrow we will further hear. According to in India they have Ekadashi today. And according to PM Bakchi, for Slovenia, we have here Mahadvadashi. That is why I was saying before in Jayadvani, and we sang Shuddha Bhakata for this calculation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो गंतर्विका गिरिधारी जी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो श्री राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय शिला गुरुदेव की जय। जय शिला परम गुरुदेव की जय। जय शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री पंचतत्व प्रभु की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिवासर तिथि बरा की जय। जय श्री त्रिस्पर्श महाद्वादशी तिथि बरा की जय। जय महाद्वादशी व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री अम्बरीश महाराज की जय। जय श्री श्रीवासांगन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तनकारी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। थैंक यू ऑल। दंडवत प्रणाम। हरि बोल।